I think so. Is he? How could he? Isn't he going to be in big trouble? How can he live the rest of his life?
Come on, you know the rules and regulations to this shit. Snitches get stitches.
Trouble?
You know that shit.
Is he a crazy motherfucker to do this? Is it shocking to you?
I would say. I mean, you know, I've heard of people telling on each other, ratting on, you know, on the organization, but he ratted on other organizations on top of his organization, his friends, his people. That I mean, he just went berserk.
He sang like a canary.
That motherfucker sang like Aretha Franklin.
But I guess he wanted to stay out of jail. But
when did that become the get out of jail pass? Because my thing is, if me and Seth go commit a crime right now, and I tell
which we're about to,
exactly. So if me or him decide to tell on each other, that means one of us gets out, or do we both go to jail? Because I watched the first 48, which is one of my favorite shows.
It's a great show.
And normally when a motherfucker is associated with the crime, his ass is being charged with the crime just by association.
Now you've been.
So we hear there from goofy ass looking, wannabe ass looking, oh, my name's Snoop Dogg. I'm from Cali. My name's Snoop. I smoke weed. Her from goofy looking ass. He looks like a rat, you know. Snoop Dogg reminds me of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. What's that old rat looking dude? That's what Snoop looks like. He's laughing with all these goofy wannabe radio. Who even are these goofy radio people? Who even are they? They're always talking about things they ain't got a clue about. And what makes me laugh is you have these middle-aged goofy ass radio people who are still trying to be hip, but you got to ask yourself, wait there a minute. The same as Snoop, really. Snoop, you're 60 years old. Radio guys, you're 60 years old. You're sitting there laughing and giggling, but if it's that funny, why are you talking about it for? Yeah? Bottom line is, 6ix9ine, a 21-year-old man. Haven't you got better things to be talking about? More importantly, though, to the topic of this video, this goofy Snoop talking about snitches get stitches. Yeah, man, snitches get stitches. That's how it should be. If it should be like, if snitches got stitches, Snoop, you'd be full of holes by now. Yeah, and it's crazy because in this video, Snoop actually goes on to talk about, yeah, man, 6ix9ine, he was talking about crimes. He was implicating people who weren't even in his crew. That's exactly what you did. Funnily enough, Snoopy, 60-year-old man, you're lucky. Number one, you'd be full of holes. If the world actually worked how you said it should, never mind 6ix9ine, you would have been dead along with Tupac. Because Suge, you sitting talking about this, that, the other. What we do know is, when you was close to getting a case, in fact, number one is when it come to it, Snoop, instead of taking a case, he'll invent crimes that he never even knew about, yeah? The papers are there. Anyone who hasn't seen it before, in fact, I might do a video on it. The official federal informant documents are on Google Images. Type in Snoop Dogg exposed snitch, and you'll see the document there. Snoop Dogg's saying, "Oh man, I'm so thankful the police turned up. I was scared it was gonna kick off. I was scared Suge was gonna get me. Oh yeah, and by the way, Tupac was killed by Suge." This is how scared he was of Suge, by the way. You got to remember as well. That's what makes me laugh. You got Snoop. He's meant to be I'm an OG. I'm from Cali. I smoke weed. He's meant to be this old OG, but when it came to it, when a real one stuck it on him, when Suge stuck it on him, he got shook. That's what did happen. When Suge stuck it on him, he got shook. Talking literally, this is exactly what he said in the official papers. Snoop said he was so happy and so relieved. He was in fear for his safety. How can you be an OG? How can you be rapping about guns and knives and whatnot, but then you was shook about another man being near you? And this is how scared he was of Suge. When it came to it, he started implicating Suge in crimes. Snoop didn't even know who killed Tupac. But he was that scared. He wanted to get Suge put away for 10, 20 years so he could live freely again. But this is the problem I've got with people, you know. Me in my own life, I remember things. If I've done something before in my life, I make sure I keep it 100. Meaning, I make sure if I'm a particular way, if I've snitched before, yeah, if I've been shook before, I'd keep my mouth shut. This dude Snoop, and everyone lets him get away with it. To be fair, you got all these middle-aged wannabe-ass radio dudes. They don't necessarily know any better. But that said, Snoop should know better. He should know. Wait there a minute. The same way I'm criticising everyone else, I'm the first man to be. When it got put on me, I was the first one to be snitching. Yeah? Snoop should be called Mr. Bird. He sings like a bird.
Yeah, oh man, I'm a gangster. Yeah, man. Oh, my name's Snoop Dogg.
You're shook. Yeah? Suge stuck it on you and you bottled it, Snoop. You're a wannabe ass looking rapper, dude. Yeah, a 60-year-old wannabe. And you're still clinging on to 6ix9ine for a bit of clout because your career's dead. People talk about Snoop being an OG. He ain't selling no shows. He ain't selling no tickets. He's a bum ass dude. Bum ass wannabe ass.
Yeah, man. Snitches good stitches. Snitches good stitches.
That's what I mean. I wish these radio dudes were educated because someone should have pulled him on it and said, wait there a minute, Snoop. If snitches get stitches, was it not the case that when you were sitting down with the feds, thanking them for saving you from Suge, that you started inventing crimes and implicating, and literally says, word for word, Suge killed Tupac. Is that not the definition of snitching? What about that, Snoopy? What about...
Oh man, I'm from color. I'm from color. My name's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah? Listen, what we do know is, never mind nothing else, when it comes to it, there's two key things that Snoop's meant to be a big gangster. There's two key things that completely invalidate that point. Number one, when a real one stuck it on you, you ran to the feds and literally thanked them for the safety. Number two, you was out and out snitch. You informed on a crime. And therefore, and the difference is as well, by the way, we all knew 6ix9ine was a fake in that sense. Or not a fake, but we all knew that 6ix9ine, he weren't really... He's a young 21-year-old whatever man. We knew he weren't going to hold up to much. Yeah. The difference is Snoop was meant to be a big hardback gangster in his own right. He ain't no gangster. Look at them skinny little legs he's got. He ain't no gangster. He wouldn't know the first thing about it. And the papers are out there. I'm tired in this game of people getting respect for things they ain't never done. Snoop ain't never done nothing. And more importantly, actually, look at Snoop's rap sheet. Snoop's the only guy. Look, just like Suge said, Snoop's the only guy in the world who gets, same as Jim Jones, gets caught with guns, gets caught with this, gets caught with that, and never spent no time in jail. What's that about? Where they do that at? Where? I'm still asking the question, where do they do that? Because what we do know is, people can sit there and laugh at 6ix9ine, but fundamentally, not like Snoop, what we do know is, 6ix9ine's in jail now. Yeah, all these industry plants like 21 Savage and Snoopy and all these wannabe dudes, 60-year-old men, done all these crimes, Jim Jones, never spent a day in jail. That's the real, they're the real questions that should be being asked. So rather than sit there laughing at 6ix9ine, who's actually in a jail now, what should be happening is all these wannabe gangsters like Snoop, the weird ass middle-aged radio dudes, they should be laughing at Snoop. Snoop, how can you be a gangster when you was informing on Suge? How can you be a gangster when Suge stuck it on you and you bottled it in and thanked the feds for helping you?
Oh man, I'm so happy you turned up because Suge was just about to put it on me. I'm so thankful y'all feds turned up to save me.
What? How? That's completely contradictory to what you was meant to be about. Yeah, and I'm tired of all these. Just listen to this video. Listen to the start of this video, and they're all giggling and laughing. You got this weird ass 50-year-old woman on there laughing and whatnot. Weird, quite a cringy stuff to watch.
Oh yeah, oh laugh, 6ix9ine,
laughing about. I wouldn't mind if they was coming from a point of education. If you're gonna laugh at 6ix9ine, you got to be consistent. Yeah, and we knew the guy with purple pink hair. It wasn't a rocket science to work out he was gonna fold. What about Snoop? Meant to be the I'm from color. I smoke weed. Snoop Dogg. He weren't meant to. You was meant to be a real one. You sitting there, and I wouldn't mind, but at 60 years old, at what point do you kind of give it up? But that's the problem. They're all the reason you hear them still. The reason they sit there laughing and keep it. Or the reason they sit there laughing, but still keep their name or still keep 6ix9ine's name in their mouth. In fact, never mind in their mouth. That's all they talk about. The reason that's the case is he does numbers. Yeah, just like he told. Listen, when 6ix9ine rocked on the Breakfast Club, he told him, listen, when I come on here, it's gonna pop. And what happened? He went on there and it popped, and rightly so. That's why the radio dudes, these weird ass looking middle-aged dons, all of them, radio dudes, ain't got a clue about anything. They're always sitting there laughing. They want the numbers. And you'll always notice 6ix9ine's at the start of the title every time. Same as Snoop. Can't you? It's weird. Like, why is it you got these so-called OGs constantly got 6ix9ine's name in their mouth? What's that about it? He's hot. That's why. Yeah. So they can sit there laughing about Snitch. You know, if you mention 6ix9ine, your post is gonna bang, and that's the end of it. Yeah. Snoop, wind your neck in. I just wish I had a bigger. I just wish I had a bigger platform to expose Snoop. Not everyone.
Oh, he's an OG. Snoop Dogg's a real one.
He's as fake as they come. A wannabe ass looking dude. Big man thing anyway. Make sure you man subscribe and smash the like button. I'm out.